United States in a partnership, and then most recently as co-partner of this evening's event.
The reason I'm impassioned about it, though, is John showed me in 2007 a documentary Lisa Jackson made called The Greatest Silence. And it was there that I learned about the connection between sexual violence and conflict minerals. And I was utterly shocked that women were being treated this way over primarily what I was holding in my hand at the time, which was a cell phone. Making that link, and I thought, this is unacceptable. It must stop.
For the moderator of this event, I understand that
when you do have state failure, when you don't have the means domestically to prosecute these crimes, the ICC is a truly useful fallback. And for Bosco and Ntaganda, I mean, imagine a universe in which Congo had not referred those crimes to the ICC, and that guy's at large, and there's no sanction on any country for sheltering him. That's the universe we live in if we don't have an international court of last resort. So we've got to work on the tensions that have now pervaded the relationship between some African countries and the court.
Throughout the world, discrimination against women and girls is rampant, and in some cases, getting worse. But we also know equality for women is progress for all. Countries with higher levels of gender equality have higher economic growth. Companies with more women on their board have higher returns.
Girls in school than at any time in human history, more women in elected office. When women and girls thrive, entire societies thrive. Just as women's rights are human rights, women's progress is human progress. Yet for all that we have achieved together, this remains the great unfinished business of the 21st century.
For sharing your experience with us, and finally,
and you check. Why don't we take a picture? Monique's car. Why
don't we?
Can we get the over to your right?
Oh, man, okay.
To your right.
Over to your right. Man knows how to walk back.
We are just marching. They marching on reverse, so this is much more.
If he decides to choose, stand for elections,